Hi, my name is Sean Atkins. I'd like to thank everybody for being here today. We've got a lot to cover, so I'm going to go ahead and jump right in. I'd like to share with everyone today how small and medium-sized businesses commonly use customer relationship management software, or CRM, throughout their company to produce new, better results. I'll be sharing some research information and on some of the business challenges that companies like yours have today, how CRM could make a positive impact, and I'll give you specific examples on how CRM is used across businesses. I'll also give examples on how a CRM solution combined with your Sage ERP system can give you a holistic view across your business, resulting in many business improvements, especially how you interact with customers. Towards the end, I'll give you specifics on our solution, Sage CRM, and what it can do for your business. But first, let's discuss some common challenges that many small to medium-sized businesses like yours face every day. Every business has challenges. These challenges stand in our way of achieving better business results. What's your top business challenges? Here are how Sage customers reported last year when Sage conducted a survey of 1,000 customers. 61% that they lacked the ability to track and manage sales opportunities and leads effectively. 42% said that there is this lack of communication between their teams across the different departments. And 30% said that they missed sales opportunities. In that same survey, 62% of the respondents also told Sage that they use spreadsheets to manage their business processes, such as customer contact management, sales forecasting, and sales management. Perhaps over half of you in this audience also use spreadsheets. So what's the issue with spreadsheets? It's common practice. It can be helpful to get work done. Some of you may use other manual processes to assemble together that information that you need to run your business like a spreadsheet. Anywhere there is entries that are manually keyed or duplicated, it can be inefficient and it can be prone to errors, causing you to have some very stressful late nights at work. In fact, one research company found that in 13 published field audits, 88% of the spreadsheets contained errors. 5 to 30% of these errors were serious errors having some material financial consequences. These manual processes, like using spreadsheets, are often strong indicators that, well, what you're seeing is just the tip of the iceberg on hidden costs or errors or inefficiencies across your business. Most of you run on pretty low margins. Extra labor costs and errors and delays add up, and these can run even the best companies into the ground. Whether you're using a spreadsheet or manually assembling reports or information, there's a good chance you don't have all the information you need to get a good full picture of your business. One of the most common reasons that businesses like yours seek a CRM solution is to replace the spreadsheets and the manual processes that they're using to run their business. Most of you attended this webinar to have invested in a Sage ERP system to run your business. So you already have the system which produces the strong, solid foundation that moves your company forward. Because your Sage ERP system acts like a backbone of your company's financial and accounting process and manages things like tracking inventory or sales order or processing payroll, tying it into accounting and financial operations, you've already streamlined a lot of efficiencies in place. However, you may find that you're still managing other business processes outside your ERP system, such activities across marketing, sales, and customer service department. Here's why CRM may be of help for your company. Aberdeen looked at those who were performing the best in some of the industries, and they found that there was a strong correlation to top performers and the degree of the use of CRM system. In other words, top-performing companies are more actively using CRM systems and are performing better than the average. Furthermore, a Gartner study found that 40% of the survey respondents using CRM to gain a competitive advantage. Whether CRM helps you gain insight in your customers' buying trends, makes you more productive, marketing campaigns and customer service projects, it also helps you better communicate with your partners, your suppliers, as well as your customers. CRM can help you get a leg up on your competition. We find that many businesses, despite a good ERP, have data that live across disparate systems across the organization. Your information ends up looking like this, separated into different silos. And some people say, well, what's wrong with the silo? Well, on one hand, you may think that it's helping you control who can update what access information. But I would encourage you to consider the inefficiencies it's causing in the duplication of data, the errors, the lack of complete view into your business health. By using the CRM system that's integrated with your ERP system, you can combine all your data into one centralized database. This will give you the holistic, fully integrated view of your business. When you have one system, it gives you one view. So you can find the information you need when you need it. For example, when your data is centralized, you can provide your sales team with just enough information they need to see, no more, no less. They don't need to get into the ERP system to get an order or quote or credit or any status or anything else. It could feed information to them to update them appropriately. You could also understand information beyond your ERP. So you can make better decisions on your company, whether it's inventory forecasting or financial decisions. Research by IDG shows that companies with improved data accessibility, quality, intelligence, and usability can expect a net gain of 35% more incremental revenue year over year than lower performing companies. If your data is strong, your company is strong. If your employees can easily access, share, and use the information they need, they can help your company win new customers and grow profitable businesses dramatically. Connecting your data can help you achieve the goals of increased revenue. But don't just listen to me. This is what some of Sage customers like you who took the extra step, bringing together their Sage ERP system with their CRM. When asked to identify what benefits they experienced after combining the CRM with the ERP, this is what they had to say. 63% consistent, reliable customer information across the business. 31 reported reduced data and processing duplication. 27 had better reporting and visibility of the management's KPIs. And 28% had better relationships with their customers and enhanced customer satisfaction. I'm sure you can see that these are the sorts of improvements that we're looking for. Now, let's drive a little bit specific into what a general CRM solution can do. So let me ask the basics. First, let's review what a CRM system is and how it may help you in your business challenges, like tracking sales, communicating better, getting a better view of your business, and reducing errors, manual processes, and to get more opportunities and improve customer service. At the heart, a CRM solution is about customer relationships. But it's also about more than just customer relationships. It helps you track and manage any activities, processes, information that's connected to the business. Usually customer relationships, but you could also track other relationships such as suppliers, partners, even employees. It's about data, keeping it alive and all together. Data such as invoices, orders, address, appointments, calls, service. It also helps you manage these relationships and their activities using a set of strategies and workflows. I'll show you some examples of workflows later. CRM can help across the business, sales, business owners, marketing, finance, and operations with managing the information or activities of customers or other relationships. For marketing, it's about developing and managing the best programs, centralizing first any contact information on the target market, and slicing and dicing them into specific campaigns based on things like location and type of customer. For sales, you want to make sure that you're working on the right activities. So you're not wasting precious time chasing after the wrong sale or the wrong opportunity, and the likelihood of not closing something or aren't as profitable. And you want to track each interaction so that your timing when you have to follow up and that you're having the best interaction you can at each stage of that buying cycle. For customer service, you want to deliver the best service you can to ensure high customer satisfaction and repeat business. Operations, it's about centralizing all of that cross-developmental actions and processes. By automating key processes while simplifying the management of marketing, sales, service, and operations, work will flow faster through your business. Process bottlenecks will be eliminated, and the possibility for errors are going to be reduced. So, why should you integrate your Sage ERP system with a CRM solution? Here's the key. By doing so, everyone across your business can use the same most up-to-date information. I just have a few examples of merit here. Some people call this front-end to back-end office integration. Now, we think you are best to consider Sage CRM because it provides strong integration with your Sage 100 ERP system. It could also provide for sales and customer service, information such as orders and invoices and shipments and credit limits. All information that's provided through the ERP, but without the need to access it through the accounting system or through the ERP system. You could use it through the CRM. Marketing can be identifying new opportunities for customer base, understanding what customers buy and when. You can pitch the right product to the right people. Everyone from management to operations across the business accessing the same information. Because there's a full set of information for a customer, it's complete. It provides better decision making and the ability to identify that next best action. So, how could I or other employees in my company use this integrated view of our business? Where would we be the savings in time? Well, ask yourself, how much time, hours per month, does the average salesperson spend with office staff like finance, operations, customer support, getting this information? Now, what if that salesperson can find out that information themselves without asking the office staff? How much time would they save and be able to spend focus on selling? Similarly, when that salesperson makes a sale, how does that information flow back into the accounting system? What if that information the salesperson has could easily be shared with your accounting team so that they can set up the customer's account? Let's go back to the merits of a generic CRM solution. It should be able to help you simplify your work right across the business. I'll give you classic examples from marketing, sales, and customer service. The CRM for marketing. The solution should be able to help us with campaign management and reporting, rapid lead to opportunity management, analysis of effective and of campaigns, integration into sales activities, identifying our best customers to sell based on experience. With CRM, you can have highly targeted customer communications and campaigns. You can ensure the customers are receiving the right message at the right time, and you can get a better return on your marketing investment, identifying your best customers, better engaged with the best target audience, segmenting them effectively. For sales, managing the pipeline, having and knowing you're working on the best opportunities and not missing any opportunities can be impactful benefits. CRM should be able to help your company with managing the sales pipeline, territory management, assigning the work to the right people, forecasting and reporting, managing sales, creating workflows to manage each sales activity, from a call to follow-ups to emails to quotes. Lead management, which are at the top, which are not. Which are the best leads that you have in your system? Calendars, keeping appointments in one place, tied to activities and reminders. What does this mean for your business? Well, it leads to better business planning from accurate forecasting. It provides visibility on sales and performance. It enables cross-selling and upselling of opportunities. It decreases time by streamlining repetitive sales tasks. And it increases visibility on customer interactions. When your customer service team uses CRM, you'll have better visibility into all your customer activities so that you can monitor them and make corrective changes. CRM can help manage your customer cases. They can have an escalation and notification alerts for major issues. You have a centralized knowledge base so that you can answer some of the support problems quickly. You could set up an approval process. You can analyze calls and volumes and areas of concern. Your customer support team can be more productive, and management can have a single view of the company's relationship with its customers. Bottom line, it's about empowerment of your customer service team to provide consistent and excellent service. Why is that important? Because it's easier to retain customers than gain new ones. In fact, it costs your company 4 times as much to gain a new customer as it does to retain an existing one. At this point, I'd like to give you some view of some highlights of Sage CRM tool. I'd like to spend just a few minutes. I'm going to show a few things. I'm going to give you a quick short demo. Keep in mind that what you're seeing on the screen can be very much modified. It's simplified, or it can grow in scope specific to your company's needs. However you want to have it made, just realize it's customizable to fit you. After the sneak peek, we'll go back to a broader picture of some of the things that we can consider for your business. I'll talk about some industry trends that impact your business, and then I'll finish up the webcast with some recommendations on where to start to access your business and how to make the changes. Let me pop off our presentation real quick, and let me pull up an example of Sage CRM. I'm logging in. It might take a second or two. Take a quick sip of coffee here. All right. So the CRM opens up. And the first thing I want you to notice is that you can see I've got my calendar of events. I could be a specific person. In this case, here are the people that are in our organization that are part of the CRM. A couple things I want to share with you is that the calendar can be integrated with Outlook. and you'll have the ability to see what kind of appointments or views or things that are happening for that day. In this case, I don't have anything at my event, but let's take a look at a couple things that we have here. So the first thing I want you to notice is that in this case, I have so many types of tasks that are going across the top of the screen. So each person can have their own view of what the CRM is going to look like for them. In my case, I want to go and take a look at some of the marketing activities. So if I click on marketing, I can have a campaign list, I can do email marketing, I could do mass email statuses, and I also have the capability of configuring it. Let's take a look real quick at our campaign lists. I have 3 ongoing campaigns right now. Time and expense marketing campaigns, I've got this web marketing campaign, I even have this cold calling campaign. I've got start dates and I've got end dates on when they're going to come in, and it's even capturing actual costs. Let's just take a look real quick at maybe one of this time and expense marketing campaign. A campaign is built up on a bunch of things. In this case, it's waves, and waves have one, in this case, awareness, potentially conferences and events, and then maybe industry advertising. And then they have different kinds of activities. So in terms of marketing, I have the ability to create tasks or activities that go along with whatever the campaign that we're trying to encounter. I also have the capability of doing email marketing. If I look carefully here, you can see that I've got an integration capability right to MailChimp. And having Sage CRM integrated with MailChimp, I'm going to be able to have up to 2,000 subscribers, and I can email them up to about 12,000 emails per month absolutely free. You could go on different plans, but MailChimp is fully integrated. It's a great application. We also have other applications that are out there, like Swift Page Marketing. So there are a couple different email connectors for doing the mass email marketing. Some other things that we have is, let's take a look at a particular person again. So I'm going to go back to my calendar, and I'm going to switch over to Fred again. So I'm Fred. I logged in for the day. And I want to go take a look at maybe some of the things that's going on. So the first thing I want to look at is maybe my leads. I'm one of the salespeople here at this company. And in my pipeline, I see that I've got 61 leads, 1 of 7 pages, and I could see this nice pipeline of what I have in progress. Now inside my grid, I've got status in progress. I could look at opportunities. I could look at things that have closed. I could look at all of them. So I could run special filters on looking at each of the different leads that are out there. If I click on a lead, in this case, this came in via fax. It could have been from one of our marketing campaigns. So the information is capturing the lead. It's talking about its stage and what kind of people would be good to speak to. In addition to looking at the different leads, I can convert a lead into an opportunity. When that lead becomes an opportunity, I could come over here and take a look at my opportunities, and I'll look at all opportunities at this point. And Fred doesn't have any opportunities. That's funny. Let's take a look at our other salesperson. Susan probably has something. So here's Susan. In Susan's opportunity list, you can see that she's got quite a few opportunities. She's got some in qualified, she has some in proposal submitted, in negotiating, and you can kind of get a sense of what do I have and where are they in that grouping. If you click on the pipelines, you could actually see based on what you're looking for. In this case, this one is in the negotiating stages. Where if I wanted to look at maybe who's in our proposals being submitted stage. So I have the ability from leads to go into opportunities. So using marketing and using these direct campaigns can find us leads. Leads can then be tracked and then turned into opportunities. It might become a time that we want to be able to create an order. So if an opportunity is ready to close, we can create orders for that particular company. And then from there, let me go back, doing progress. I can go ahead and I can click on new order. Now, those people that are familiar with Sage 100, you could see that it'll open up. I'm not the right person. I got to be a different person. You can see that this order, and I'll pull this up in a second. It's going to show because I'm right now Susan, so it's saying, hey, I don't have access as a salesperson. But it'll open up this new order, and you're able to create an order right into the accounting system. Okay, we'll come back to that in a second, and I'll show you that as myself. Let me go ahead right back to our main screen, swap right back over to System Admin, and I'll show you an order. I just want to pop the screen up just so that you can see what would happen at that point. So in this case here, I've got June. I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to open up this June one. I'm going to come over to Order tab, and from the Order tab, I'm going to click on New Order. All right, June. I'm going to do one more chance. I'm going to go ahead and we're just going to do a quick find, and we'll call up American. Inside here, I'll grab American Business Futures. Here's the customer record. I'll look at opportunities for this customer. In this case, you could see there's an opportunity called New Desk, Laptop, and Cable Drop. So I'll go ahead and click on this New Desk. And inside this New Desk, Artie called up a couple days ago, and he was looking for a quote for a new desk and Dell laptop and a Cable Drop. So I can go out to Orders, and inside the orders, I can look to see all orders if there's any. And then I can always go ahead and create a new order. In this case, here we go. It automatically populated in my system ABF's company information and the new order, and it's ready to go ahead and do it. If I wanted to create a quote, it would have created a quote for me. But in this case, it's ready to do an order. I can just come in within a few clicks. I could select what they're looking for and put in the quantity that they want. I could even see how much quantity is available. Maybe I need to look at a different warehouse or select an alternative item. All the functionality that's in my accounting system is right there at my fingertips at my CRM. I've just selected my order, and now we'll go over and take a look at American Business Futures in a little bit, and you can see that the new order is waiting for them right there. It should probably, there it is, there's the order on file, and now you can see I have a sales order waiting. Okay, so what are some other things? Last thing I want to finish up in is talking about cases. Let's say I had a problem with the desk, or there was some issue that was going on with the order. I have the ability to create cases. And we'll go take a look at cases, but you can create a case for the particular order. In this case, I have no cases for American business. Let's take a look at being another person at this point. We're gonna log in as Wayne, and Wayne is our senior tech. So let's see what Wayne has on his plate here. And again, because I'm an administrative person, I'm as logged in as admin, I have the capability of looking at what the CRM is for the individual people. You as an individual that's using the system will not have the ability to move back and forth. So salespeople wouldn't be able to log on as techs or so forth. This is really specific to my role that I'm playing here as administrator. I'm going to go ahead and take a look at our cases for Wayne. And inside here, you can see that I've got 4 cases that are going on. And Susan over here, she looks like she's getting some type of issues with the help screens. Let's go take a look and see what the status is of her case. So here it is for the company. Susan happens to be the person. We have reference IDs. We've got fixes that we could find in our case. And again, this information can be corrected or modified specific on what's important to your company. I could see if there's any notes in Susan's situation. There's no notes. What about communications? What has been the communications here? So in this case, we're going to look at all communications, and I see that there has been a to-do for her. So we're going to take a look and see, I guess we had to go in and try to fix the problem that's there. I'm going to spend a little time tracking when the case was entered into the system and where we are today. So I have basically a step-by-step of history of what's going on with this case. So for customer service reps, this is a great way to be able to see who's responded to what. If Wayne stepped out and someone else in our office got a phone call, they were able to easily go in, find the case, click on tracking, and they could see the status of the case. Very important. All right. I see that you've now had the opportunity for us to see what marketing would look like, sales, lead generation. I also gave you the capability of doing customer service. But just some kind of things that I want you to realize is that the system is extremely strong in its application. And one of the things that we could do is we could set up the alerts so that every time that I get an alert, it'll automatically pop up based on somebody's activities. So let's take a look at some of these. Susan Mays just closed a very high-level forecast deal. So because I'm on it, this was a pop-up because I set up a rule to let me or notify me of any opportunities with high values. So there are a whole bunch of other alerts that you can set up, but it's nice how they can pop up onto the screen. All right, let's go ahead and take a look and continue on with our presentation. Now that you've seen what Sage CRM can do, let's talk about how some of the functions can help you in competing. You know, social media is growing more and more important for businesses. The world of social media, it's huge, and your customers are having conversations every day. This empowers consumers. In fact, most people are over halfway through their buying decisions before they even contact you. Your company needs to be online and engaged in order to be competitive. When you're using the CRM solution, you can link to social media communications with your customers so that you can engage with them where they're already talking. You can track and analyze. You can even see the opportunities and respond, especially to those customer complaints posted publicly online. Another area that we should be supporting is a mobile workforce. It's given. You think the market would be saturated, but it's not. By 2020, mobile workers will account for nearly 3/4 of the U.S. workforce. If you want to stay competitive, you're going to need to extend your business out there where you are on the road. where your business takes you. A CRM solution can ensure that you have the information about your customers wherever you go. So, how do you get started with the CRM solution? Well, how is it best to get going and build momentum? Should you build out your CRM in every department right away? Is that how you do it? It doesn't happen overnight. A lot of software purchases fail. It's due to unclear goals for implementation and functionality. CRM will not solve anything without having some clarity about what you're doing with it. Where are you going to try to solve? We'll help you clearly define what those goals are for your CRM solution to ensure a smooth transition that sets you up for success. In summary, let's go back to Sage CRM. I just want to give you a last-minute overview of what it is. It's easy to use and affordable. It's mobile. It's features to support your mobility workforce, social media integration, so that you can see what your customers are doing. ERP integration. It integrates with your ERP and does drive the efficiencies in your business. Especially because its workflow capabilities are really strong, Sage CRM is highly flexible so that you could make your own unique business needs, including even the most complex business relationship. Also, it's designed for small and medium-sized businesses in mind. It's available in cloud-based versions or on-prem, depending on your needs. Let me emphasize again that the value of having a Sage CRM working with Sage ERP systems can be a real game-changing advantage. You can gain end-to-end visibility. You have a single customer-centric view across your entire business. So, what's next? This concludes our presentation. I'd be happy to talk with you further or supply you with whatever types of information that can help take you to the next steps in considering a CRM solution. One thing I'd like to recommend is a one-on-one assessment so that we can help you determine if Sage CRM would be a good fit for you. And this could be done as short as 15 minutes if you prefer short, sweet, and to the point. Or we can take our time and get into more details. Please contact me to give me feedback on this presentation, or let me know how we can help best you. Again, thank you for attending our webinar.